Yeah, so I'm going to be honest. I don't even know how to start off today's video. I think the thumbnail says it best. After 7 fake mortgages, like 30 therapy sessions, and a ridiculous amount of these, we scooped up Cassandra Nova, and she's got a lot of promise as the prophecy to take down Arishem and as a really good card in Marvel Snap that most of you guys should get for free in the coming weeks. But is she worth the grind? Is she worth the hype? I'm going to talk about my review of her, who she is in Marvel, and overall the best decks and synergies that I see her fitting into. Let's jump in. Now, quickly, pardon the interruption, guys, but today's video is sponsored by Warcraft Rumble. Embrace joyful chaos in Blizzard's new mobile action strategy game set within the Warcraft universe. And right now, guys, is the perfect time to start playing as we're going to celebrate the new season of Warcraft Rumble and the arrival of the new family, Synergies, a new defense and healing-focused family alongside a magical summer event and much more coming to Season 7. So if you enjoy PvE content in a campaign, maybe PvP or raids, then I can assure you that Warcraft Rumble is going to scratch that Blizzard itch that you've been feeling. So whether you're powering up your minis, unlocking new ways to play the game, or maybe you're on a quest to build the perfect army, there's always a reason to play one more round of Warcraft Rumble. And I want to give a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. You can download the game in the description below. And as always, guys, let's get back to the content. But first, who is Cassandra Nova? While in her mother, Sharon Xavier's womb, Cassandra was recognized by, well, Professor X Charles Xavier as an evil presence, and he preemptively tried to kill her with his psychic abilities. Cassandra, barely able to survive out of shock, caused Sharon to lose the baby. But over decades, a growing mass of cells in a sewer wall formed a new body, and she planned her revenge on her brother. Now, Cassandra is a huge villain that many don't know. She was responsible for over 10 million mutant deaths after using Master Mold and the Sentinels against them. Eventually, Cyclops and Wolverine subdued Nova by Logan, just getting rid of her vocal cords the way he does things best, and she was brought back to an institute where she began taking control of X-Men. This eventually ended swiftly by Emma Frost snapping her neck, and 6 gunshots from Charles Xavier. But what no one realized, you see, is at the time, just before all that, Cassandra switched her mind into Charles' body and vice versa, and well, poof goes Professor Xavier for like the 10th time, and she tried to use something similar to Cerebro to access the minds of all the Earth's mutants, but Charles' mind was waiting for her there. He forced her out of her body, and that's about it for Cassandra. There's a lot about her. I don't want to spoil it all, especially because the movie's coming out, but yes, big-time villain. Now, being the antithesis of Professor X, Cassandra Nova represented everything he stood against. She was sadistic, cruel, genocidal, but also mainly vengeful. And she's equipped with most of the same powers: telepathy, telekinesis, and the ability to release an astral form, and a bunch of just OP stuff. Now, in Marvel Snap, she's a 3-cost, 1-power card with a new ability on reveal: steal 1 power from each card in your opponent's deck. Now, if you've never played Marvel Snap before, 2 things. First of all, this is certifiably crazy in terms of card standards. And 2, why'd you click on this video? Hello, welcome, subscribe down below. But guys, why this is crazy is she is on average on curve a 3-7, which is okay, right? Wrong. It's insane because she's also stealing power from your opponent's cards that they probably want to play. Some cards are impacted more than others, like Brood and Iron Man. You can follow this up with an Absorbing Man and have a 4-9 and Drain again, or Beast, or the other synergistic cards we're going to talk about. Against Airship, she's hitting like 18 plus power, and you can add more cards to the deck to get this even more bonkers. So let's go ahead and get to the star ratings. I don't think this one will come as a surprise. Yep, Cassandra Nova is a 5 out of 5 in the competitive factor. Listen, this one is easy. This is a very easy card to rank because she is just insane. She's doing so much against the opponent for you and is 3 cost to boot. I really can't fault her for pretty much anything. Like, she is not great to play later in the game, and that's about the only thing keeping her remotely in check. But outside of that, the games you get to play her, you're happy about. And the ones you don't, even playing her late on turn 4 is not bad at all. And when it comes to the fun category, it's a tough one to rank because fun against you is definitely not the answer. But pretty much everyone's going to have her eventually in a couple of weeks if you do play the new game mode, and that means she's going to be everywhere. And if she's everywhere, that probably means she's going to get nerfed eventually because people are going to be writing and getting their mob tools on Twitter. But she's pretty damn fun to play. I would love to see the steal mechanic come to more cards, and overall, just really, really good, which makes her fun. Flexibility, 5 out of 5. Obviously not that complex here. Synergistic-wise, you would love to have her with certain cards, but she does fit into just about any deck because she's like Copycat in the sense of she does so many roles at once. And then, guys, we got the adjustment category, which confuses a lot of people. I get it. I don't do it great, I'll be honest. I think I give her a 5 here, but also I don't know. This is the likelihood of her getting nerfed, right? but everyone's getting her for free, and then they don't want people to be pissed off because they played Deadpool's Diner, the new game mode. I don't know, but she'll probably eventually get adjusted. We're going to have to see, but, you know, that is the one thing to look out for. I'm going to give her a 5 out of 5 here because I think it's going to happen. So overall, if you look at the stats here, it's pretty damn good, especially for a card that you can eventually get for free, but it's going to be frustrating on the weeks until then. All right, now talking synergy, guys, there's obviously a lot of cards that work here. We want to add cards to the deck like Korg and Rockslide. Black Widow is going to cause you to get a better Cassandra Nova eventually. Black Widow is a 3 cost, but you can have a nice turn 4 Cassandra in that case. Obviously, Darkhawk is going to synergize with those, and so naturally, they're going to be married together in the same deck. You're great against Thanos. You're great against Arishem. That's why she's going to be, you know, just good all around because those are competitive decks. Grandmaster, Absorbing Man, Odin, Beast, all of these can recycle, use, and abuse this ability over and over, and so that's going to continue to give her insane overall value. The toxic side of things, Scorpion, High Evo, you guys know the song and dance. Ajax, also going to be good. But Taskmaster, I think if you could play something like Absorbing Man and Beast, and you play and you just keep building up this huge Cassandra, and then you Taskmaster that, it's going to be a pretty hard strategy to beat. Now, how do you beat her? Glad you asked. A couple counters here. Obviously, Cosmo before she can get the job done. Shang-Chi, punch her right in the bald face. But also, Shadow King. Shadow King is going to reset the power loss on your cards, and it's going to hurt her as well and take her down to 1 power. That's going to be your ultimate counter. Unless they have Luke Cage, which eventually probably people are going to figure out that they should have her in Cassandra Nova deck. So there are ways to counter her, yes, but overall, it's going to be tough. So Shadow King, get him in the deck now. All right, guys, so I'm going to be straight honest. There's a lot of Surfer decks out there, and this has been my favorite one that I've ever played. Full stop. I'm not even kidding here. I do have one that's much more free to play. I understand there's a lot of cards here that you guys might not have, but for those that do, I have to show it. We're talking Bald Power here. You can see through a Okoye, Nova, Absorbing Man, and Fastos. It's all the Balds. And then the lead bald himself, Silver Surfer. Guys, this deck is all about just pumping the power in so many different combinations and hand draws. Everything feels good to play. Now, the optimal lineup is hoping for something like a Okoye on turn 2. And on turn 3, you've got a lot of different play lines. Obviously, you can go with Cassandra. Playing her as early as possible is typically best. Sometimes against Arishem, you don't have to play her on turn 3, but it is always nice to get that negative power out there. If you can, yes, Cassandra into Absorbing Man is absolutely bonkers, and that's such a great vertical play line that doesn't take up as much space as our second best play line in Forge Brood Absorbing Man. Both really strong, and the best part of all this is, if you don't get these cards, you have other options. Nakia, Fastos, both great on-curve turn 3 plays. Makari is definitely flexible in the deck, but I love her and how she works with Gwenpool and just overall getting that boosted power in a free play. Mockingbird also doesn't need to be in this deck, but feels great with all the free cards that we can get out there with Brood and Absorbing Man. Sebastian Shaw is obviously feasting on all the bald power here. He absolutely loves the Chrome Domes. And overall, the reason the deck works is there's just not a bad play line. Most of it feels great. It's incredibly hard for your opponent to win this vertically because you can easily bust 20 plus power, 25, 28, and then even more crazy with Absorbing Man and Cassandra. Really, the biggest deck weakness is, of course, getting ahead too early and getting hit by a Shadow King. Shang-Chi is not a big deal if you're not going against Arishem because, well, Cassandra doesn't break that 10 power. And then Absorbing Man typically can stop around a 4-9, which is perfect. Altogether, very incredibly simple deck to play out, and I'm telling you guys, you're going to have a good time. Now, for those of you that maybe don't have some of those cards that I just showed you, here's another kind of version of a Cassandra Nova deck. I think a Cassandra Nova is the card that most of you guys don't have at this given moment. However, this is cool because you know it's Surfer, and you can flex out really anything that you need to here, and this is leaning into the Darkhawk synergy. Now, I love the synergy. I just played a Darkhawk deck. Didn't want to do another one for you guys. But Korg, Rockslide, obviously Rockslide's a 3 card that can boost up by Surfer. And same kind of deal here. We have Absorbing Man to double up Rocks, Absorbing Man to go ahead and go and follow Cassandra or Brood, Gwenpool to boost everything up, Sarah for the explosive turn 6, where you can do things like Darkhawk and Rockslide together. You can play 3 cost cards, of course. And mainly, you've got one big flex spot in the deck. So take that spot with a grain of salt. It could be anything you want to. Sage is fantastic. Copycat's fantastic. Luke Cage when you go against all the other Cassandras. Pixel Coulson because you're a G. And then, of course, just like easier options, Nocturne, Polaris, whatever you might have available. With that, we're going to go to jump into some battles, and I'm going to show you exactly why this card is one of the most busted I've played with. All right, so White Palace, he's going to get our Mockingbird. We get his Legion. Good to know we are going up against the Legion, though. Not mad about the intel. We do have Cassandra on curve. We've got Nakia to build up the Shaw. So we have some interesting playlines.
Hey, I found a rook.
We're playing Airsham, too, so this will be my first game to suck all the power, man. All the power. New York, okay. Man, the fastest again on curve is tough. We're getting screwed on our low-cost cards, but that's fine. What's interesting is if you're playing Airsham, you don't need to play Cassandra on curve as much. You still get the drain, so you should, but it isn't as big of a deal because you're going to have such a huge power card that I tend to like her as a surprise card more in some cases. Wow. Oh. They're snapping. I'm definitely snapping. We're going to add... I'm pretty sure this is going to add 20 plus power to the top of my deck. This seems absolutely busted. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it should be the same as Blob and everybody else. Look at this madness. Yeah, like he's snapping because he gets to play Mockingbird. I get it. Like 10 power to the top of the deck. Look at this. Watch this madness. Yeah, I'll take the 19, please, for the Brood. Thank you very much. If this is Brood, I'll crap my pants. Or Makari. Did I break the game? Yo, my God. It's an Absorbing Man? This is so wild. What do I even do here? I could Cassandra. Let's just do it again. The bald power is real. Look at this, man. We got bald. Surfer's bald. Fastos is bald. No, dude. No, you don't want to do that. No. Richard Servant, you don't even know what you're doing. Oh my God, it's over. This is the best game of Marvel Snap. What a way to open up a video and just say how crazy of a card this is. She's so freaking broken. Look at, he doesn't even want me to see what I top deck. He's like, I'm out. I'm out. All right, so we're using that bold power here, and we do have Makari in the starting hand. We like that. Brood is great as long as Makari doesn't go there. And even if she does, it is going to be fine. Cassandra Nova in hand. And Makari going middle. So far, so good. Really liking our odds just with our overall hand. We have an Okoye on curve. Don't get the draw there. And that hurts our Cassandra, right? Because he got a free draw himself. Let's go to play Okoye dead middle. Boost up our Shaw that's still in the deck. As well as, you know, Mockingbird, some of the good cards. Cord.
Hey, man, I'm cool.
Pride. Ooh, Fogwell. So we'll take that. Hopefully that goes to Cassandra. Fastos is great now, but if we're going to play Cassandra, we probably should now. This is tough, man. You got two great cards on curve, especially discounting and adding power. I don't hate Cassandra, obviously now either. We'll play Cassandra because it's a Cassandra video. She'll be a 3-6, yeah? Get that drain going now. And there's the Forge. I love Forge into Brood later on, so maybe just playing Fastos now is interesting. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to go Forge, or Fastos now. We'll go Forge into Brood next turn, and then if we're lucky, we get Surfer and just win. Oh my God. The bold power continues. Okay, so we're going to go... man, I feel like I could snap now and just win. Let's go Forge here, Brood here. This guy's just going to have to retreat, right? Like, I feel fantastic about this, especially because we can just finish the game off so strong. He does put a pretty good fight up against us on the right lane. If we get Mockingbird, we're great. Okay, so that's still okay because this is discounted. We're going to go Shaw here, Surfer, and then we'll throw the rock over here. We'll get +2 power. I don't see a world where we lose this. I mean, this is just looking fantastic. We're going to boost up legit so many cards. Right side should definitely be one. Left side's one. He should know that and leave. And keep in mind, his cards have been drained, right? By Cassandra. You can see that on the Darkhawk. He, in fact, stays. He's going to be going right side. We boost up, but not enough to be Shang-Chi'd. He'd have to have a hell of a play here. Mystique. He won't have enough power to win right side, so we're good to go. Rock slide does boost up a little bit. And Kitty Pryde. He got close. I'll give him that. He got close. But this deck seems like such a good Surfer deck. Such a different way to play. God, this has been some fun games. All right, so we have Monster Island. We have Absorbing Man, Mockingbird already going down from the Monster. Corey on curve to Nakia. Looking good. Central Park's fantastic for the Mockingbirds. We're not mad about that. And we're playing Arishem, so if we get Cassandra, we're cooking. Let's go and play a Koye now. We got to be careful with our space here. Turn 2 Fastos is disgusting. But turn 3 Fastos is A-okay with me. We might save this for Brood, so I'm going to fill up a little early here. There she blows. And now we can go Cassandra to Absorbing Man to just I win the game, right? Like, that's how I see it. Let's go Cassandra now. I just want to snap now, but we want to see the gameplay more than anything. Give me all the power. 21. We'll take it.
I still believe in heroes.
Okay. Golly. I mean, she punishes Arishem so hard. We have a 311 Sebastian Shaw. That's hilarious as well. Screw Brood. Yeah, well, like, we don't even need him this time around. Let's go and get Absman going up to 1 million as well. And snap here, by the way, if you're me, 110% of the time. We're just trying to see the cool stuff work out. And with it being Bubs, they're a bit more scared. So he actually saved himself a bit by playing that blob early. Because we only get to go up to 21. What a bummer. Only 21 there. Just so sad. Okay, so it's final turn. He should leave, obviously. We go first, and I'm worried about like a Shang-Chi or whatever. So I think we'll do something like this. He's out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. These are crazy, crazy good games, man. Between the first and the second game, woof. Okay, Clint, we have Limbo, which is only good for Cassandra, right? That helps us out, I think, at the end of the day. Not Arishem as well, but we do have an opening hand as well as Quinbull. Got the Baxter building as well. Makari we'd like to see, because that kind of helps the Gwynpool and targeting. Gwynpool's really cool on 4 to help out the Brood there. Okay, I'm fine with her not going on Baxter. Interesting. I'm thinking for sure we go with this. Yeah, I'm thinking we go with that. Even though we won it on that, I think we go with this. I summon you, Chrome Dome. Oh, that's actually good. Good play. Come on, Chrome Dome, 7. Drained it. Loved it. Okay, so we're going to go Gwynpool right side as well. We're going to hope this hits the Brood at least once. So now Clint can change Limbo to make it a turn 6 game, guys. That's what I would look out for if you're in this situation. But obviously Kiln, if he feels like he needs to put up some competition there, he will. Ravona goes. Core goes. It avoids Brood like the plague because of course it does. But Forge is a 2-6. That ain't bad. Ooh. Very interesting. So I feel like this into this makes it a 2-4, and then we could do Absman 2, but then we're filling up, right? So what do we want to do here? I feel like this into this into Brood into Surfer is really cool, and I think I'm going to go with that route. Man, that guy, there's like 20 good cards that guy could have gotten, and he got a Koye. So, I wasn't born yesterday. He's definitely going to be changing Limbo early. So, if I go with this, right, we've got ourselves a 3-5. That gets that up to 15. That's going to be 18, plus we're going to be adding the 2s. He can add Darkhawk here. And then our final play will just be the Absorbing Man to do yet another pass around the sun. So I feel pretty good about it. Does he move the Nocturne left or right? If he moves it right, we're fine, because we just have more room to play our cards. If he moves it left, we win. Probably. Clint, you decided wrong, my friend. You decided wrong. Okay, so that changes that. The double power is actually a little scary. He's got to know. He's got to know it's over, yeah?
I am Iron.
Man, the fact that he didn't put that on Baxter is kind of wild to me. All right. Well, Clint, that ain't going to be enough. Another dub. And we're winning in very unique ways. Like, as you guys can see, there's so many ways to manipulate the power here. Daredevil, I'm so sorry. You not only are you playing Airsham, bro, but we also have Cassandra Nova. Oh, my God. It's so good. For those that didn't get Airsham and have been getting punished, when you get Cassandra, just have fun. It's not as strong as maybe like a Luke Cage to a toxic deck, but it is absolutely punishing as all hell. Cancun, power here doesn't count towards winning the game. Weird. Okay, so we could do this now. I'm gonna snap. I'm a little worried about this, so we're gonna play her here just because these will be switching, and I don't want this to go to an unimportant location. And we're gonna put the pressure on now. There's the leech. Glad we did it, because that does nuke a lot of our hand. But have fun dealing with that. Fastos is fantastic as well. Let's get him out. Let's get the Fastos. We'll go Fastos middle. That leech on turn 3 is insane. That definitely hurts us. Okay. There's the brood. We'll take that. So let's go ahead and play this down now. We'll put the forge over there because I guess we can. I don't know. I kind of want to save the forge because if we get absorbing man or something. So maybe, yeah, yeah, he's out. Okay.
Victory.
Keep it going. Noob master. We have Clintar, Makari opening hand. Fastos as a curve and a Koye is always really strong. Makari goes far right into bar with no name because you know that's going to happen. Let's go Koye left side. I love the idea of not or having this suck all of our cards up. All its power. See, I knew it. All right, this into this is insane. We love all of our playlines right now, and we're definitely going to have all these get sucked up because we need the space for Brood Absorbing Man. Magic. That's fine. I want to see kind of how this is without Cassandra, but too late. We got her. Ooh, so it's turn 3. That's funny. I was definitely going to be going with this. This is so cool because you can do like anything you want to here. Let's start by playing. I kind of want to play Cassandra left side, but then it gets eaten up. Let's play Cassandra right here for now. Get some sucking up. This isn't the best play, but it is a Cassandra play, and that's what I want to do. We have 0 ongoing cards, so okay. So we can abs man that Cassandra. I think it's more advantageous for us not to, but we're going to because it's the video. So we'll play that left side. Let's go ahead and slurp up again. And the reason why it's advantageous not to is several reasons, but just the power spread out that we have. He is going to go negative, so this could be somewhat tough to beat. We have 6 on turn 6. I don't know if he'll change the limbo or not. Like, does he do the limbo? I think he's going to want to stay because it's a negative deck, so I don't think he changes the power. So we're going to play a little bit conservative here, and we're going to go Nakia into Forge and probably do nothing else, which is a bit odd. But only difference is we'll go Nakia here, Forge here.
The mystery intrigues me.
All right, so he's obviously going to have a huge pop-off, and he has a good chance to win here, like a very good chance, but we do have a great chance as well. So we're going to go with this into this, into this. So this would be our highest chance to probably win. Looking at the board here. Let me see. 17. Actually, no. It would be this right here would be our best chance to win. I believe so. All right, it's going to be close. Obviously, he could dump so many cards like Iron Man into Mystique and all that nonsense. We don't know what he got negative. Always dangerous thing on a turn 7 negative. But, I mean, we have respectable power. This is going to hurt. Oh, is it Jubilee? He only has 1 card left. I would assume it is. We probably lost this, yeah? Okay, that's fine.
My mighty hand.
So he was... That 1 card left has got to be Iron Man.
Victory.
And that's rough. Or, even better, and this is what's so cool about Cassandra, is I sucked the living dump out of Iron Man. That sounded bad.